let's see now, yesterday was 18th, so it started really down here. That's at midnight there. So beginning of this yesterday, it had gone up 12%, and we hit resistance at this line here. And then we went down. Oh, what is that? Almost 4%. And then we went up to today. It looks like we hit $17.43 on Uniswap. So from the bottom to where the top was 13%, and right now we're in the lower around 11.6%. So yesterday I had one of my last posts was we hit this 100 moving average on the 4-hour. Really, I thought we were going to come down and retest this support here, but we only came down to $16 and almost 20 cents. And then it looks like we went back up. Yeah, this must have just happened recently. It's moving really fast. It's really catching me by surprise. So, yeah, we were above the 4-hour. We didn't even come back down and retest it. We tested it here, but man, I thought we would still come down and maybe get a chance to buy again at $15. But there still might be a chance if you're looking to buy the dip. I think the first place would be if it comes back down at this downward trending line here, which would be probably around $16, or a little less. Or if this 21 moving average continues to slope up along with this 50 moving average, we could probably meet somewhere around here. Again, that's somewhere between $15 and $16. So if it hits around there, that'd be a good place to buy. I think there's a lot of support where this green line is at around $15.20. I think I was looking at some of the whales on Etherscan, the hodlers, and one particular whale, his last purchase was right around that point. So you've got some support and resistance here showing. So, that could be a second point of buy. And then some other purchases of buy would be, $15 or $14.20, $14.10, somewhere around here. I don't know if we're gonna go back down there again though. I just dollar cost average. So it's nice to see the price move up. It's kind of moving pretty fast. Million token being a small cap coin, it's just going to do what the whales are going to do. And Carl from Missile TV, he openly said that he was going to put in like $80,000 from his Roth IRA money, but he's waiting for the money to come in. It could take a week and a half. So people could be front running him, and then if he does a broadcast showing how he purchased it or something like that, and he'll probably pump up the price, $2 or $3. The people buying now might dump on him. So I hope that doesn't happen, but this could explain the price movement. But another reason, somebody had posted on Twitter, I saw it again from Carl, and I don't know who caught it. You could check his Twitter site. But Tech Lead, he sent out, 1 million token and 800 to this address here. And we're not sure what's going on. It looks like he's working on something. It could be another bridge to something, or a Huobi account exchange. So that kind of happened, and then this pump happened. So that could be another reason why 1 million tokens pumping. Because right now, if you look at Bitcoin, it's below 40. It's 47,300. So it's down somewhat. We're back into the daily exponential ribbon. It should be still short term, because exchange, Bitcoin's still coming off exchanges. It's a small dip of like almost 2%, but it looks like we're kind of going sideways here. And on the 4-hour, let's take a look at the 4-hour. Yeah, we're going back in that exponential ribbon. That looks like a big down candle on the 4-hour. But on the grand scheme of things, let's go to the weekly chart for Bitcoin. Yeah, we're still up here above the exponential ribbon, and for me, that's the big macro trend. Are we above 43,714? And yes, we are. So still bullish. So think long term. I think long term for million token. So there's definitely some with these big price movements with million token. There's definitely some arbitrage opportunities. Sometimes you could buy million token cheaper on the Polygon network, and sometimes it's just cheaper on Uniswap or Pancake. And it also depends, of course, the amount that you buy. If I buy $1,000 or $3,000 worth of a million token, for me, it's probably going to be advantageous for me to buy on Uniswap. I'll probably push up the price 2% with buys like that. But another strategy is, well, you just take that $3,000, put it on Polygon, and then when there's arbitrage opportunities, if it's just cheaper there on Polygon than anywhere else, do small buys because this doesn't really going to cost you anything less than a penny in transaction fees. So I'm looking at off to the side here on. I'm going to just call out the prices for Uniswap. 1 million tokens like $16.66. On Polygon, it's like $16.84. Pancake Swap, it's $16.52. But here's your arbitrage opportunity on Solana. It's only like $15.04. So that's like a huge opportunity. But the thing, there's not a lot of liquidity on Solana. Like if I bought, like I put this in yesterday, I'm trying to remember, it was 1,000 or something like that of USDC. Normally you would get, a couple $100 or something, a couple 100 million token, but on Solana it was just a really small amount because the liquidity is not there. But you could buy a few, probably million token at a good price of $15.04 before the price really jumps up. But if you buy a lot, the price is going to jump up too much. So what I usually do is I open up like 4 windows of all the exchanges and just put in what my purchasing buy would be. And if you're selling, you could, put in how much you would sell for a million tokens, see, which amount of USDC you'd get the most of on either Uniswap, Polygon, Solana, Pancake Swap. And I even came across like a million token Tomo pair on Luau Swap. I don't think there's much liquidity there. I don't think there's a lot of hodlers there, like 34 or something like that. But yeah, I don't give enough attention to Pancake Swap. Sorry about that. But there are quite a few people on Pancake Swap. And the fees, I think I was talking with somebody on Discord earlier, were like 10 cents to 30 cents. But I'm telling you, the fees on Polygon are less than a penny. So, I mean, everybody could afford 10 cents or 30 cents. I know. And if you're already on Pancake Swap, then, it's probably just easier for you to continue trading there. I mean, there's more people there trading than the few people that are on Polygon. But on Polygon, you have the whole NFT buzz, right? On OpenSea, I would say the million token community is basically on Polygon if you want to get NFTs. Speaking about NFTs, I saw some pretty cool NFTs that were related to million token, but they weren't on the Polygon chain. And you know who I'm talking about if you're listening. I sent him messages on Twitter. But my thing is like, I wanted to buy something that was like less than $50. And so I clicked the buy now option. You have to approve the purchase of, like, I think they wanted it in USDC. So I had to pay $8 or $9 for that. And then when it came to actually buying it, OpenSea was saying I need more Ethereum because the gas fee on that was like $60. And I just didn't have that in my wallet at the time. And I'm like, geez, I'm buying an NFT that's not even half of that, or about half of that. But the gas fees are double the NFT price. I'm like, so I had to cancel the transaction, but I got stuck paying the initial approval fee of like $8 or $9. And you can't, I think once you list something on like the Ethereum blockchain on OpenSea, you can't change it to, I think, the Polygon network after it's listed or somebody buys something from your collection. Because I try, when I set up my OpenSea account, I did everything Polygon because I just know people aren't going to want to pay those fees for OpenSea. I mean, the people that are buying these really expensive OpenSea items, that's, a couple ETH or whatever, they're paying thousands of dollars. They probably don't care much about the gas fee of Ethereum. But For a small community like us that's just starting NFTs, um, we're not going to do that. We're going to all go to the Polygon network. And I can maybe even see if the Solana network picks up. So I know there's NFTs on Solana, and I'm sure their fees would have to be cheap. So, I don't even know why OpenSea, yeah, why can't it just integrate? Like, if you list an item, why can't the buyer just, pay it in Polygon or Ethereum blockchain? But that's how it is now. This is the early days of, the whole crypto thing, especially this is like the very, very early days for NFTs buying and selling. And there's so many other sites too. But I think right now, most people are just focused on OpenSea. So that was my story yesterday. So yeah, I hope it goes back down to $15. I'm gonna buy some at $15 if it goes back down there. I mean, I could have bought it yesterday, right? But just I would thought this would come back down. But somebody's holding the line here at $15. They don't want it to go below $15. So we'll see how long that lasts. Let me see what else there is. Okay, so nobody in the stream. It's still 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, so I know most of you are sleeping. What else is in the news? The Fed is going to have a meeting this week. Now there's a dilemma, I guess. They might be talking about tightening, maybe. If this puts pressure on the stock market, it's going to put pressure on crypto in general. Right now, Bitcoin's been going sideways for quite a while. This is on the weekly chart. So it's been going sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. So if the market goes down because people are kind of scared of what the Fed is going to possibly do, I think they've been buying a lot of stocks. And I think they've got second thoughts like maybe we're pumping up the market too much. Like, no, duh. Yeah. You're making the rich richer and the poor poorer because the poor don't have stocks. So the people that have money in stocks, they're just getting richer. That's why you have this big wealth inequality gap. And I think Jerome Powell has previously denied that he had any doing in this, but maybe it's gotten so obvious that they have to do something about it. So if they start selling stocks, of course they're going to sell it at the top. It's going to drag everything down, but it's the market's always based on confidence. I gave out a few more white lines. I think about 7 other people have it. So it's just a fun thing to have. I haven't really been making any money. I think I only had a couple of small purchases, so I don't even think I made more than $20 on this. So it was just a fun thing to do. So, but I'm going to keep it up, if anybody wants to sell, buy some NFTs from me. There's like a set of 10, and this white line is just one. I'm not selling it. It's those that just have Million Token and hold it. In the description is, if you had bought Million Token before August 6th in your wallet, haven't sold any, and you could just put in an offer, or I'll check your address and I'll just approve it. If you just put in like 0.00001, less than a penny offer, I'll accept it if you meet the criteria. I was debating on whether or not if liquidity is going to be a factor. Like if you provide a liquidity, you're actually, letting the protocol sell your Million Token and buying it and whatnot. So I think I'm going to make an exception for that. So if you provide liquidity, it's not going to hurt you owning the Million Lion NFT. But yeah, if you had like a big purchase of, whatever, that relative to your stack, then, it wouldn't be fair for me to give this to you and others who hadn't sold. Because if you check out these other owners, their addresses like I have, they only bought and held more or less. Now, I'll use some common sense. If you have like hundreds and thousands of Million Token, but you sold like a very, very small amount, that wouldn't push the price, I'll take that into consideration. But in general, you just want to buy and hold. What else is new? Gas price, 53. It was in the 30s, low 30s a moment ago. So if you have to shuffle stuff around, wait until nighttime seems to be the best for on these United States time. So yeah, my Twitter page, if you haven't followed me, you can follow me at Tim_MM_hodler, where I post a lot of stuff about Million Token. And I think that's about it. Right now, we're still at $17.06. We were at $17.43 earlier today. On PancakeSwap, it is $16.15. Yeah, let me see. We'll click at the other stuff. Serum, I'm watching Serum. Serum's going down. Oh, this is on the 30-minute chart though. The daily doesn't look good. It's down 27%. I'd like to buy it when it's down 30% or more. Solana still looking good. I mean, it bounced off the top of this daily exponential ribbon and is going up, taking off. It's having a little bit of a pullback right now, but I don't have a lot of price action for it here on the Coinbase chart. Let's take a look on the Binance chart for Solana. Again, this is on the daily chart. Typically, we bounce off the top of this ribbon for a long run. So this could be the beginning of another long run for Solana. If you look at it on the broad spectrum things. So if we went, let me tell you what percentage. From the bottom here to the top was 3,000 and let's just say 3,000%. What would that be? We go to the bottom. 3,000% would still put us at around $700, $771, and right now it's 156. But that's that's if we continue this run, which probably will happen if Bitcoin goes, does a moonshot over the next 3 months or so to fulfill its prophecy of going to $100,000 or more. Probably going to be like 250 or something like that. I think that's about it. I got a comment here in this comment section from Harry. What you think the price will hit end of month maybe? Oh, I don't know. For me, it's macro trends. If these short-term questions, I have no idea, and I dollar cost average and hodl. For me, look at the hodlers for Bitcoin because they drive the market. On-chain analysis still saying people are buying and holding. The Bitcoins are coming off the exchanges. So for me, the bull run's not over. So I don't care what happens at the end of the month. Yeah, for me, the bigger picture is, I'm not selling. If I see a lot of retail FOMO coming in to buy Bitcoin, like the end of 2017, and you start seeing these hockey move sticks, then that's the time for me to get out of Bitcoin. And then usually like a month later, the altcoins will top off. At least that's what happened in the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. I think it was like the midweek of 2018 in January, mid-January and in January, the alts finally popped, but they ran for like another month after Bitcoin popped. So I still haven't sold any Million Token, and I'm just kind of dollar cost averaging. I put a big buy in every, I'd say 2 weeks. Usually on Uniswap just because of the fees. I mean, the liquidity is a little better there for me, but I might put some money over on Polygon, just scalp the arbitrage opportunities if the price is low there. You're welcome. So it's that time for me. I gotta take the dog for a walk, go to the dog park, and then wrap it up for the day, I think. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, man, if we go back down to these low levels of, let me go to Million Token. Yeah, if we go below $15, I think that's a really good buying opportunity. It doesn't mean that we may not wick below, but we should snap up pretty quickly. mean, that looking back, remember, I think it was a couple videos ago, I said, we're going to look back at this buying opportunity when you could have got it for like $11. And that was a great buying opportunity. So far, that's holding true. We've broken out of this descending channel. Well, I've had to slightly rearrange it, but this is a big wick up here. I don't really see a big wick. It seems like we're holding. These are the 4-hour candles. Yeah, it's been a while since we got above the 100 moving average, right? Let's see when was the last time we were even above it on the 4-hour chart. Right here. And then we went up another 8% and rolled over. What would happen if we did that now? If we went up 8%, you know, that's where this top was right here. So I guess that would have been a good selling point. If you looked previously, what happened? It sold. Oh no, that's 4%. So 8% would be somewhere up here around almost $18. So a little less. And what's this red line I have here? At $17. That looks like it used to be a bottom here on the September 3rd and then bottoms on the 6th. So that red line could be the next turnaround point, or people might just take profits there. So, but yeah, it was a good day yesterday. It was very volatile, but overall, we went up again about almost 20%, 18%. We probably did hit 20% at the very top. Yeah. INM says, hope to see more buys today. Yep. I don't have the chart up here. Let me but I usually go to MM liquidity and then I click on swaps and just see who's buying that way. It seems a little easier to read than Etherscan. Okay, I gotta wrap it up, people. If you like this content, give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below. I like reading the comments. Talk to you later. Bye.